Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the garage, I guess, first video out here. I don't know if there's going to be an echo or how we'll do, but it's kind of rainy and dumpy outside, so I figured I'd do a video inside today. So, anyways, wanted to do one today, a review on this bad boy. Just came out. Well, it didn't just come out. This iteration of it just came out, but small batch Carolina Red Flake Cornell and Deal. Again, I'm an idiot. They put small batch. They could probably put small batch on a dog turd, and I'd probably buy it. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't, but I like to think I wouldn't. But who knows? Maybe I would. But Carolina Red Flake. So wanted to kind of do just a little introduction and a presentation to this, and then maybe give you my first thoughts on it once I get it fired up. But Carolina Red Flake's a blend of the finest North Carolina growing red Virginias, harvested in 2015. Our Carolina Red Flake is a tribute to the Old Belt. So what I've read and what I've understand is they had a really great Virginia crop here in 2015, and Cornell and Deal's really used it in a few of their blends. I think this is the second or third iteration of the Carolina Red Flake small batch to come out. But it goes on to say, picked straight from Carolina soil, these top tier Virginias were all grown, thrashed, blended, pressed, and then lovingly sliced and tinned right here in the heart of old tobacco country. Sweet, tangy, and spicy, Carolina Red Flake is both surprisingly straightforward and pleasantly complex. You'll find it's rich, deep, earthy, with undertones of dried cranberries, orchid grass, and citrus. All right. Who the hell knows what orchid grass tastes like? I don't. So you could probably put a dog turd in there and say it's orchid grass, and I don't know what orchid grass tastes like, so I'll take your word for it. But anyhow, this is Red Virginia L2DH-0-15. And that's, I guess, must be the, if I was guessing, it doesn't say, but I would guess that is the crop number. Contains 10.49% sugar. Top grade Virginias. But let's take a look at it. Let's open this up. Let's get that old tin pop. See if we can. Oh, that was kind of weak. Of course, you always have. This is pretty much in every Cornell and Deal vintage blends. Just that little paper doily is what I call it. And it's kind of packaged just like most of their stuff with this fold out. Oh, okay. It's not a whole flake, but let's take a look at it. It's kind of a, broken flake, I guess is what I would call it. This isn't whole flake, but let's take a, wow. Here, take a sniff. Very, very, very sweet smelling. Grassy hay and sweet. That's what I get. So let me get off here. Let me break some of this up, pack a bowl, get through about half of it, and come back and tell you what I think. Okay, everybody, I'm back. So I packed it up in my 7LA 316 Mila. Usually exclusively used Virginias in this pipe. Haven't lit it yet. I'm a little nerdy. Sometimes used to do this a lot with cigars, but I'll do what I call a pre-light draw. Really sweet. I don't know if that's cranberry, like they say. Enjoyable, though. All right, let me get this bad boy lit up, get through about half a bowl, and I'll tell you my first impressions. All right, everybody, I'm back. So, probably halfway through the bowl, give you a good first impression. there is some sweetness there. And I do get some of that grassy flavor, hay, grassy. But to me, this is a really sharp blend. Rough. Rough's the term I'm going to use. It reminds me of Sanzapocro a lot, to be honest. And I think, well, I know there are some red Virginias. Well, let me go back. I'm pretty sure there are some red Virginias in Sanzapocro. But this, to me, has that same kind of bite. Almost a cigar-y, cigarette-y kind of flavor, which is not my favorite. So I'm going to end up with quite a bit in the cellar. I really, truly think I'm losing my taste for a lot of Virginias. I'm pretty much becoming English predominant smoker, English Balkan predominant smoker. And when I smoke, again, heck, I've had maybe 4 pipes in the last 2 weeks. But this one's really earthy, really sharp, I'm going to tell you. Again, rough, sharp, just a rough mouth feel. Not real. To me, I wouldn't classify this as an all-day smoke. This is not something I'd want to grab in the morning and start puffing away on at all with a cup of coffee. This, to me, would be afternoon, evening smoke with a beer. Might be the best pairing for this. It's a nice Pilsner. It's not bad. It's a very, very interesting taste. But again, if you don't like that sharper tobacco flavor, a little bit rougher around the edges, earthy, dark, dirty, kind of spicy. That's another term. I think they used that on the tin, and it's definitely got spice. If you're a cigar fan, this one will be right up your alley. Right up your alley. Again, similar to Sanzapocro to me in a lot of ways. When I picked up the tins, I picked up 10 of them. I was hoping for something a little different. So for any of you Sanzapocro lovers or didn't get in on it when it was out, or even Carolina Red Flake lovers, you didn't get in it when it was out, I probably have some tins I would trade or sell. Otherwise, I'll put some in the cellar for later. I think this needs some age. It already has 4 years on it, but I think it needs some 10 age on it. Is this something I would personally grab? I don't know. I don't think I would go after this again, even if it came out again. It's okay to me. It's not something I have to have. Again, my tastes are changing to a really deep, sweet Virginia kind of taste, or not Virginia, but English kind of taste. Really complex. They say this is complex. I don't find this to be complex. I find this to be very, very earthy, rough, with a little bit of sweet, a little bit of grass, but not, this isn't something I would personally consider complex. Now, I probably could have done it some favors and not put it in a 316. Probably should have went with I think it's the 121 I have, or something with a taller bowl. You know, they say Virginia smoke better in a taller, thinner bowl, so I probably didn't do it any favors by putting it in this pipe. But, you know, that's what you get. That's what I grabbed. That's what I wanted to smoke today. Anyhow, folks, hopefully you enjoyed my review. Would love to hear what you have to say. Drop me a you know, whatever. Drop me a comment below deck. This was not Mrs. Buckeye approved. She's pissed at me because she says it's stinking up the house. I'm out in the garage by the garage door with the garage door open. I don't know what else I could do. Our laundry's out here, and she won't even put laundry in. I got to do some laundry today. She won't even put the laundry in because she thinks it's going to stink up the clothes. I mean, the smoke dissipates quick, so what she's smelling is just not, I don't know. I mean, I believe her. So I might have to take my show out there and set me up a station. We've got a nice, I might do a tour today and show you guys around, but we've got a nice barn kind of shed. It's got an upstairs. Maybe I'll take my old leather chair up there and set me up just a nice smoking area to where, unless you're in the barn, nobody's gonna, and we call it a barn. It's really more of a big shed with 2 levels. It's really cool. But I think she wants to do crafts out there, so I don't want to smoke out there if she wants to do her crafts out there. So we'll see. You know, I got banished. Was hoping to smoke in my new office if I got an air purifier, but that got shot down, which I respect. Again, but a guy has to have somewhere to go. Figured the garage would be it, but perhaps not. Perhaps not, folks. Anyhow, you know, it's great to be back. Great to be mostly moved. Like I said, maybe I'll do a video today and show you around my new office and a little bit around the property. Maybe that's what I'll do. Might be cool. I've had some people ask. Kind of show you what we got. And very modest house. You know, I'm not going to lie. I'm really enjoying this mortgage payment being $700 less than what we were paying in Georgia. Can't lie to you. Can't lie to you. We did that intentionally. With just the 2 of us. This is a really old school, nice feel, and we really enjoy it. But anyhow, I digress. Small batch, Carolina Red Flake. If you didn't get a chance to pick some up, hit me up. I might be willing to part with 5 or 6 tins of it. Sans a Pocro, I might be willing to part with most, if not all of that. I've got 9 tins of that. We can work something out. If not, it'll sit in the cellar and I'll pick away at it. It's not hurting anything sitting in the cellar picking away at it by any stretch, so. But if you have a bag of Penzance laying around, I could float you, you know, 9 tins of this for a bag of Penzance would be pretty even. So, let me know. Grab the Carolina Red Flake. If you're a Red Virginia fan, you might love this. I'm okay on it. If I gave you a Buckeye scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being my Northwoods that you know I'm crazy about, and 1 being Mixture 79, which is absolutely, in my book, disgusting, I would put this right in the middle. Not something I'm going to seek out. Not something I'm going to smoke in the morning. But, you know, if I was having a couple beers, might be worth cracking out. We'll catch you later. Wishing you all the blessings in the world. Pay it forward and take care of each other out there. Have a great day, everybody.